Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Power to Edu. So today we are going to discuss about the basis of geometry. So let's start with the section of geometry. So basically I have named this as part 1. So in this lecture we will be discussing about the various structures, lines, triangles and whatever structure is there in the geometry section. So starting with lines. So basically P and Q. Joining these 2 points, we draw a line and this is named as line, the basic thing. So this is line. Let's say PQ is a line and RS is a line. And the difference between each of the point is same. So we call it parallel lines. These two lines are parallel to each other. We symbolizes this as PQ is parallel to RS. PQ is parallel to RS. Again, when 2 points between this line and this line are equidistant. Every point on this line is equal to the same distance. We discuss this. We draw a perpendicular. All the perpendicular length will be same. So we call it as parallel lines. And perpendicular lines is when we call it when PQ. This is line PQ and this is line RS. When PQ is making a 90-degree angle on this line, then we call it as perpendicular. This angle is being 90 degree. So we symbolize this as PQ is perpendicular to RS. That is PQ is making an angle of 90 degree on this RS line. So we have three parallel lines AB, CD and EF. Okay, so these three parallel lines we have AB, CD, EF. Okay, and we have one line which is crossing AB, CD, EF, and we have another line which is intersecting this line as well, AB, CD and EF. So we have a general rule that this perpendicular line, this parallel line, this parallel line and this parallel line, and the line which is intersecting this, and the line which is intersecting this will be in same ratio, that is PQ by QR is equal to JK by KL. PQ by QR is equal to JK by KL. Okay, and this is given AB is perpendicular to CD is perpendicular to EF. So alternate angles are those angles where this angle and this angle are alternate to each other. So in case if we have two parallel lines and one line is intersecting both the lines, so this angle and this angle will be equal, and this is named as alternate angle. This is named as alternate angles. So we have corresponding lines, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles in this equation, if we see this angle and this angle, this angle and this angle are the corresponding angles. We call it as corresponding angles. Okay. So moving on to the triangle section, we have triangles are basically a type of polygon with three sides. Okay, AB, BC and CD. For example, AB, BC and CA. This makes a triangle. Okay, and in every triangle the angle inside the triangle is equal to 180 degree, which is very known. Okay, so we call it angle A. This all these angles are interior angle and this is exterior angle. So next type of triangle. Now we are discussing about the types of triangle. So this is a right angle triangle in which BA is perpendicular to AC and BA is making 90 degree to AC. So we call it as perpendicular. Okay. In this triangle we call it as base, we call it is as height and we call it as hypotenuse. So in right angle triangle, angle A is equal to the 90 degree. And we also know that Pythagoras theorem which says AB square plus AC square is equal to the BC square. Okay. So the next type of triangle we have with us is isosceles triangle, where two sides are equal and these two angles are equal. This is called as isosceles triangle. So Next we have equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, we have all the sides equal and all the angles equal, which is given here. A scalar angle is a triangle where no two sides are equal. This type of triangle is known as scalar triangle. Okay. The types of angle: acute angle, obtuse angle, and right angle. When theta is less than 90 degree, it is known as acute angle. When theta is greater than 180 degree, it is known as obtuse angle triangle. Right angle when theta is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Let's discuss now about the geometric centers of triangle. So not this is not as much as important as the types of triangle, but we should also know this. These are very important for like UPSC exams and SSC exams. Okay, direct questions are being asked. Okay, we have basically three types of centers, which are very well known. So we have this triangle and there is a circumscribing this triangle. This is known as a circumscribing triangle. A circle, a triangle is inscribing inside the outside the triangle. A triangle is inscribed inside the circle. Okay. So we have the perpendicular bisector of a line joining at a point. This point is known as the circumcenter, and this radius, this from this point to this point, this is the circumradius. Okay. Perpendicular bisector of a line of a triangle intersecting at a points, which is known as circumcenter. Similarly, incenter, where the internal angle bisector of a triangle of the triangles meet. Internal angle bisector of the triangles meet. So the angular bisector of this, angular bisector of this, angular bisector of this, they are when they are when they are angular bisectors are drawn, they met at a point which is known as the incenter, and this radius is known as the inradius. A circle is inscribed inside the triangle. Okay. Then we have other type of triangle where we have altitude. When altitude is drawn in the triangle, when they met at a point, this point is known as the orthocenter. Okay. And this angle can be calculated as angle BOC. This angle will be equal to 180 minus angle A. Simple. So direct questions are asked on this equation. You have to remember this. You can solve the question. Okay. Then we have one more center. This is basically known as the centroid, where when the medians are drawn, they met at a point. This point is known as the centroid. Okay. And this area will be equal. This area will be equal to each other. Okay. Now we have quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are a type of polygon with four sides. Okay. We have different type of quadrilateral like trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square. These are the types of quadrilaterals. Okay. In trapezium, we have two sides as parallel. Two sides are parallel, and these unparalleled sides are known as oblique sides. Okay. So we have other type of quadrilateral, which is parallelogram, where the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other. Okay. Then we have rhombus. Rhombus is a special type of parallelogram where opposite sides are equal, where all the sides are equal. In rhombus, all the sides are equal and they are parallel to the opposite one, so, which is BC is perpendicular to AD, AB is, A is parallel to CD. These lines are parallel to each other. Okay, so angle may or may not be same. If angles are same, then that will become square. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching. Hope you like it. Please do like, subscribe and share if you like the video. Thank you so much.